What's going on, America? This is Kevin from Kevin's Corner, and it looks like the report is in. The Russia report is in, and the media is going crazy. They are camping out trying to get just a glimpse of the report as if the report itself was a human. We're outside of this building. Right inside there is the report. We're trying to get a glimpse of it. It walked in earlier this morning, and I saw like shadows of the report, but I couldn't really get to it to ask it any questions. But we're going to stick around and let you know if we see it, maybe going to lunch or dinner or something, because it can't stand there forever. We're hoping to get a little talk with the report. We hear the report's fairly thick. It looks like, your normal report, but just maybe with more pages. And the report has information in it. Yeah, so hopefully we'll get a chance to see and hear about some of that information. We're going to get an interview with the report later, so stick around, stay tuned. Back to you, Don Lemon. So everybody is sitting around waiting to get some more details on this report. But we got the main detail. Right, matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just sum it up for everybody so they don't have to live their life in suspense like this, okay? There was no collusion. There it is. All right. The report simply is going to say, we looked at all these things. Now, what it should say is we did find real Russia collusion from the Hillary Clinton campaign, who decided to use a guy to get information from the actual Russians. We also found that there were people in the FBI, that decided to backdoor engineer a full-out investigation here, because they didn't have any reason to start investigating the president or any of his cabinet members. So they just went ahead and did it backwards, trying to get in so they can listen. Hello. Yeah, on the line. That's what they wanted to do. So yeah, there's going to be some indictments there. The Hillary Clinton camp paid Fusion GPS to produce a fake report to start this whole ball rolling. There's going to be some investigation going on there. And finally, we look at Bruce Orr, we look at not Robert Mueller, but James Comey and all those people who all made sure that this thing came together and then took that information to the FISA court and they submitted it without letting them know that it came from the Hillary Clinton campaign. Yeah, that's what they should be saying. Hey, cut it out. So with that being said, that's what should be in it. But what's going to be in it is the Russians tried to, come here, you know what? I'm sorry, Gizmo. He waits right good until I'm doing my video. Simmer down, okay? So what it's going to say is probably this. I'm going to sum it up for everybody. There was no actual interference or collusion or conspiracy with the people in the Trump campaign. It's going to say that. We all knew that. Any one of us watching right now, any one of you watching this video could sum this all up, because we all knew there was no Russia collusion. But nonetheless, there was nobody in his campaign that did that. It's going to go over a couple of the people that they did, indict for stuff that had nothing to do with the Russia collusion situation. And then at the end of the day, it's going to say, and we have no proof or evidence that Donald Trump colluded. Thank you. And the media is going to flip out because the Democrats already started. They know this is garbage. They know this is nothing more than them trying to get Trump on some trumped up charges. And so what's going to end up happening is they're going to flip completely out again because they're already starting. You know what? Like if they wanted the president to be found guilty. I mean, I saw something so rare today. It was like finding a leprechaun. It was a Democrat from Michigan on Fox News saying, hey, none of us should want to find bad news in this situation. And the commentators were like, what? Did you just say something that makes sense? Because evidently the rest of the Democrats didn't get the memo. Now, all of a sudden, if Robert Mueller, we're going to have to subpoena him. He was our champ. He was the guy we was going, yay for Robert Mueller. Now, all of a sudden, we don't trust his work. We're going to check his work and see what's going to end up happening is they're going to drag this out, looking more stupid than they already are, for the next 2 years, leading up to the next election. And then they're not going to have anything to show for these 2 years. They're not going to have, it's going to be like you sat in class and your teacher said, all right, guys, you have an assignment, a math assignment. You got an hour to finish it and you waste your time chit-chatting with your friends. And it's all right, everybody hand your paper in and you're butt naked. You have nothing. And she's like, well, where's your work? Well, didn't you see me have my hand up? I didn't understand this one question. Or you simply just come to the conclusion, but didn't show your work. That's what the Democrats are doing. They're going to have answers without no work. Just what, yeah, you know what, my answer for global warming is we got to do stuff. How did you come to this conclusion? We just, no. You got to show your work. I minus here, move this over here, carry it over here. Yeah, that's how I got to the conclusion, but they're not going to do that because they are more interested in making the president look bad and trying to win based off of we muddied him up. That's the strategy. Let's muddy him up as much as we can to win. That is it. And see, who I really feel bad for, and I'm being very sarcastic when I do this, okay? So just know this ain't real emotion. These ain't real tears and nothing like that. It's for show. Who I really feel bad for is the liberal media. What they gonna do now, y'all? What they gonna talk about? We are reporting on real news today. We don't quite know or remember how to do this. Let me get the manual. All right, today in Florida, an alligator attacked an old man. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Hey, you know what was great? That Russia thing that we talked about for 2 years. Can we go back to some of the old clips from there? That was more interesting for us. See, they have nothing else to talk about. Of course, so the Democrats are going to give them some more garbage, they're all going to huddle up right now. All right, guys, we always knew this day was coming. We all knew that this was fake and it was going to implode at some point. So now how are we going to move forward? Let's go ahead and talk about a new false narrative that we could come up with and kind of spiral and pivot from the Mueller situation, okay? Because, so let's do that. Anyway, I watched a montage of tons of commentators, anchors, who else? The darn Democrat senators and Congress people literally calling the president a traitor. This is absolute treason right here. Something needs to be done. This man is a full-blown agent of Russia. This is ridiculous. I can't believe. And now they're all shocked that there's going to be no more indictments coming. And that's the key to that whole Russia report. No more indictments. And they're like, what? No, nothing? No, we're done. But did you look? Did you check again? We checked. There's nothing else coming. But why not? Because there was no evidence. There was nothing. What did you want me to do? You wanted me to create something out of nothing? Pretty much, yeah. What are we going to do now? I don't know. Maybe your job. See, anyway, you've been listening to Kevin and Kevin's Corner. I find it hilarious to see them all scrambling now for the next narrative and the pivot. I wonder if all these people who spent the last 2 years just trying to destroy the reputation of the president and all of those people who unfortunately were victims of this witch hunt. I wonder if there's going to be any apologies. Poor Carter Page. Is it Carter? Yeah, Carter. Yeah, I think that's it. Carter Page. George Papadopoulos, Michael Flynn, all of those people. Right now, people still think Carter Page is a spy, because the people on TV, he's a spy. If I was them, I would go and do what Nick Sandman is doing. I would find all the clips of them calling me a spy, a traitor, all of that stuff, and I'd sue their butts. Yeah, make them liable. Can't even get a job now. You walk into a Burger King like, I want to get a job on fries. Wait a minute, aren't you that Russian spy? We don't take spies here, okay? We don't want no spying on our food when we send it out, okay? All right, you keep your spyism to yourself, okay? All right, you won't spread that spying around here, okay? All right, everybody in here is allergic to spies, okay? So anyway, we'll see what they do. But anyway, find me every Wednesday night, 7:30, live in Kevin's Corner on YouTube. And also, you can check me out on my radio blog talk show. Check out Extreme Teas, my sponsor. If you click on the link below and you go to Extreme Teas, you will get a 20% discount by putting my name in the promo code, Kevin. Don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe, notification button. Check me out on Facebook and Twitter. And if you want to donate to Kevin and Kevin's Corner, there's a link in the bottom of this video to do that too. All right. Okay, I got somebody sitting next to me that's rather impatient, want me there. He's like, will you hurry up with this video? Drag me out the house so you can make a video. What this video got to do with me? I'm Gizmo, baby. Gizmo. Anyway, God bless you next time. Kevin's Corner.